What is up, guys? It's Deity, and today we're going to talk about Laia. So, she is a character on Banner. She came out a year ago today. She was the strongest character in the game. I used her in literally every RTA match, or Guild War, or Arena. I used her in everything. So this character is still very, very strong. There have been a lot of new ML5s that have come out that do oppress her a little bit, but we're going to go over her skill kit. I'm going to go over whether I think she's worth pulling, and then I'm going to do a couple Guild War fights and try to bring her in and showcase her at the end of the video. Now, this video will have a raid ad in it. I have to do 2 of those a month with my contract, so I do apologize, but if any of you ever wanted to support my channel, it's free. Just download the game. That's all you have to do, and it helps me out big time. But the first thing we're going to do is go in and look at her skill kit. So before we do that, though, if you do not have enough currency to summon her, do not just have summon on her, okay? We are going to have a bunch of new characters coming, likely a collab soon. I know we've been saying that forever. They've told us a collab is confirmed in the content creator Discord. We know one is coming. We just don't know when, and we don't know what it is. But that collab, you want to pull characters on collab always as first priority. So do not summon on her if you don't have enough bookmarks. So if you are currently, let's see, I only have 1,000 Skystones plus 230, I would not summon on her. I would just save. Okay, it is what it is. You're going to have to miss a character, but you don't want to waste your resources and not get the character you're summoning on. That's the easiest way to not want to play the game ever again. Okay, the better results you have, or the better routine you get into with summoning, the better the experience of the game is going to be for you. Okay, don't just rip your summons. Get into a habit of saving, or Epic 7 will not be fun for you. This video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Those of you guys that have been watching my content know this is the game I'm grinding, especially while Epic 7's in downtime. It's very similar. This game has way better PvE, and it takes a long time to get anything done, which is the complete opposite of what we're used to. So if you're willing to try out the game and want to support the channel, it's the best way. It's free. Even if you make a new account, uninstall the player and play, make a new account through my download link, any of that helps me tremendously. You're going to be getting some good rewards. It's the 6th anniversary. The character on the screen is Supreme Gallic. It's a void legendary character. They actually have a new promo code for it, Supreme 6. So you can come into the promo code section right once you start, enter Supreme 6, and you're going to have what I think is the best promo code character they've ever given out. I mean, a void legendary character is insane, but you're also going to get 4 additional characters with my download link or QR code. Tagore right away, Ugo level 25, Ultimate Gallic level 45, and Lady Quillen at level 50. I also have a new player guide and a dedicated raid channel. If you check out down in the description, you can go. I upload every day for raid content. It's edited. It's actually way nicer than my Epic 7 channel, but I also have a guide series. You can go follow, get into the game just like my Epic 7 guide series, and get started and see if you like the game. It's going to help me out, and maybe you end up enjoying the game as much as I have. So thank you guys if you're willing to download. Otherwise, let's get back into the video. So Laia, though, let's go ahead into her skill kit. Laia is going to be one of the best, if not the best, cleansers in the game. She is going to have her skill 3, can penetrate enemies' defense fully. So basically she will do whatever her HP is on a soul burn to whatever you're hitting. It can one-shot almost every single thing in the game. Now, there are characters like ML Ilanav, and any injury units will shut her down pretty hard. ML Shu works pretty well into her. There are a lot of ways that she has been weakened over time since her release, but she is still very, very good to have, especially for newer players. It can be a backbone character for your account. Now, her skill 2 dispels all debuffs. Oh, and if she kills something, she gets an additional turn, by the way. Now, her skill 2 dispels all debuffs for all allies and increases combat readiness by 25%. So if you build her fast, she can be a CR pusher for the team. You can make her the fastest character in your team and load up the rest of your characters. Also, she's going to dispel all debuffs. And then before decreasing school cooldowns of all allies except for the caster. So if you have characters with a 3-turn cooldown, she boosts you back into that skill insanely fast. So characters in the past like Lua, nowadays it's more Knockwall. Laia paired with Knockwall, very, very good, but Laia is also good into Knockwall because part of this skill is unavailable due to cooldown count. At the start of every turn, decreases all skill cooldowns by 1 turn. So if you get Knockwalled, it will reset her once she gets her turn, and you will be able to click and reset your entire team. That's why having her the fastest character out of whatever batch of units you're bringing is going to be ideal. Now her skill 1, I don't know why they did this, but it also brings a dual attack. So when you S1 with her, it will pull one of your other characters randomly and attack with them. Absolutely amazing. Now, it also boosts her combat readiness by 15%. So the faster your Laia is, the more she will just zoom. She will get turn after turn after turn between CR push on this, CR push on this. Very, very good unit. This used to be my favorite unit to play for months. I would just go into RTA. I would first pick this every single game that I could. Okay. Now, in terms of mola priority, you are going to want to skill up this all the way because this is the damage dealing skill. You are going to penetrate and then it's going to have the multiplier of this. So you want this fully molled. The skill 2, you want fully molled because you want the max 25% counter anti push. And the skill 1, I didn't fully molla it. You can, if you want to, the extra 50% damage, or it adds up every little bit, especially any character you're going to be using a ton. Even your supports, getting that little bit of extra damage will win you 1 in 50 games. So it's not a bad thing to have. Sometimes when something survives with 1 HP, you could have beat it if you had the max of everything. So that is up to you, though. I've never done it. Now, her imprint is good. It's an HP imprint, so if you do have slates, not a bad target for it. Slates are generally used for limited characters, but first priority is always going to be collab characters will be where slates should go, because now we're getting into far enough with Epic 7's lifestyle that we do not get reruns of collabs. Okay, that just doesn't happen. We just don't see reruns of collabs anymore. Now, that is important because with the collab coming up, if you are very dry on bookmarks, then summoning on her, you might not have enough for the collab. Usually with any of that kind of thing, they give out a lot of extra resources, so there's a chance you will be fine. But if you're cutting it close right now, maybe don't summon on her or wait until the end of her banner. Okay, so her banner, if we go back in, we can check, it will be available until 4/2, okay? So the update, all the stuff that's coming out in that is going to be up on the 29th, and we'll go over it all. I'll make a video. Actually, there's like a bonus thing for content creators to make a video on that, which is exciting. First time they've done that, I think. Now, you have time, so don't feel like you have to summon her today. If you have enough bookmarks, though, it's going to be fine because you have multiple weeks before anything else new comes that you'll be able to save up a decent chunk of bookmarks again. Now, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to test her in some Guild War matches. I'll just try to show her off. I'll find out whatever the best match is that I can try to utilize her, and then that will be the video. So I will be back once I find whatever the best Guild War fight is. From here, I'm going to go ahead and just use my skill 2, boost up, and Blood Moon Haste will just use the skill 1 and try to get the double hit on the Vivian. Nice, we got it. There we go. All right, so we're going to take 3 hits here. I do not know. I think I'm on Celestine. I'm on Celestine for him, most likely. If we get a counter here, we did not. Not good. And lastly, Sylvan goes. She's going to heal up the team. And then it should kill my Hua Young. Did not quite kill my Hua Young. We get a little bit of a heal here. And now our Laia is in position. We're going to go ahead and skill 1 this. We did not get the attack we wanted. Luckily, the Yufine has not outburst us. I'm going to try to one-shot the Sylvan here. We should get a good chunk of healing out of this. Let's see, and bang. Yep, full HP. Counter? No counter there. We don't want the Blood Moon Haste to die. We need a dual attack with haste. We didn't get it. Sick. Okay, haste. I am begging. You know what? I'm going to soul burn this just in case this has effect res. And then go ahead and get the full heal off. There we go. And then any counter, no counter. That's actually probably a good thing. Counter here, would have liked one there. So now Laia's skill 3. I do not have soul burn. So this will be a showcase of her without soul burn. Show how much damage she does. So she has 26,000 HP, no soul burn. She will still hit for 13,000. So good amount. And then we click skill 2. It's going to reset all of our skills on all of our characters. So we're in a pretty good spot. And now our Hua Young will just S1, see if we get countered. We did not get countered. And then Blood Moon Haste. Do I want to skill 2 or skill 3? The thing is, I'll probably just skill 1. He is the highest HP of everybody. So now I can go ahead and skill 1. And as you see here, Laia is already back into her skill 3, which is absolutely wild. So Yufine is going to proc. It's going to push back. I'm probably going to lose my Blood Moon Haste here. Unless we counter. No counter. So Blood Moon Haste gets bopped. Blood Moon Haste dies, but it procs my... I think this thing's on Holy Sack, so this is perfect. Hopefully it's Holy Sack. So yeah, that, oh, it stinks it. Okay, well, it doesn't even matter. We lost the Blood Moon Haste, but it is what it is. So that is Laia, though. When you saw how fast she got into her turns. You compare her with like Last Rider Crow and other ML5s. As you see, I have all ML5s on my board. I'm sorry for those of you that don't have the ML5s. You compare her with anything else, though. But this is, as you see, this is a relatively hard Guild War. It's 3,085.20, so I have to pull out more characters because I don't do Guild Wars often. So that is the hardest thing in the world, is Harsetti, Asplan, +1. Now, here we go. We get pushed back. Hopefully my Laia is fast enough to maintain turn and cleanse beforehand. It does look like she is, so I'm going to go ahead and skill 3 into this. It could proc a counter attack, but We'll see. This is going to be a pretty long fight, is the thing. It is a proof of valor on that thing. All right, buddy. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and rip the skill 3 here. Or skill 2. Ruel will put the healing and everything on. This is going to be a long fight. So now I'm going to rip the skill 3. We get immunity up, which is huge. And this is going to turn reset my Laia, but not my Elvira. Okay, so it's not really showcasing too much on the other side of things, but that's going to give extra reset to LR Crow. That's going to give extra reset to LR Crow. LR Crow is basically already ready again, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the Ruel. Oh, I'm not 3F Last Rider Crow. All right, that's not as fun. All right, Last Rider Crow definitely has a skill 3 up. I'm going to go ahead and S1 into the Ruel, and then we proc this and push back. Or Beguile. Beguile works. I'll get a little extra damage here. So Last Rider Crow definitely has skill 3 again. So I do not need to soul burn this. We need to save our souls. Soul burn on LR Crow just gives turn reduction, I believe. It used to, at least. I don't know if that's changed. So this probably kills the Ruel. Not quite. Okay, so we are getting chunked pretty badly here. So what I'm going to do is burn. We want to see the burn damage on Laia. So let's just say... okay, this might throw the fight, but let's go ahead and skill 3 into the ML Politis and the soul burn is not necessary in any way, shape, or form here, but I'm going to go ahead and bop this, or what am I going to do here? If I kill the Ruel, she revives, she's going to click S3 on something. Let's go ahead and... I'm going to kill the Ruel just to get the first life gone. She'll boost up, and then I'm going to then click the skill 2. Okay, so this will be on cooldown. We'll have Laia's skill 2 again. So she raises up. We have extra turn, but it doesn't really matter. Let's boost up skill 2 here. Our goal is kind of saving us souls for Elvira, because this Euphine is doing a ton of damage to us overall. So she's going to rip skill 3, probably onto the Politis at this point. Let's see. Yeah, so Politis is now got... invincibility. We got the provoke. That's good. And then now Last Rider Crow does not have skill 3 here, so let's go ahead and hit the Ruel. And Laia is almost back into her rotation, so let's go ahead and just skill 1 into her. Now we're going to take 2 hits though, 1 from her, and then the Poly is going to skill 3 us and push us back, but we should be fine. We just have to take out the Ruel first. Or actually at this point it doesn't really matter. But our Laia's on her cooldown, and then Last Rider Crow should be on his cooldown as well. So Elvira is going to get additional hit here. I'm going to go into the Ruel. We did provoke the Ruel. I have like no effectiveness. Kind of crazy. So this will knock Politis out of Guiding Light, which will allow LR Crow to get a full damage out of this. So we'll rip the skill 3. This will hit pretty hard. We will get one more dual attack from the... Politis, yeah, that's starting to hit super hard. So let's see, does this kill Crow? Almost does. So I want to show off damage, okay? So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to soul burn the skill 3 onto this. Let's see if it's Holy Sack. It probably is. Everyone's back on Holy Sack Euphine, I guess. So that'll kill once, and then, oh, it's Proof of Valor, never mind. Okay, so now we just have to focus on killing the Ruel in time, which we put that slow on. That slow is actually going to be massive for us. So I'm going to go ahead and rip the skill 3 into Ruel. The problem with damage limit on Ruel is you cannot use the Laia S3. It's going to do the damage limit number. So she is unhealable now, which is good. So this skill 1 will not heal herself. And then Last Rider Crow's 1 turn away. I believe the Ruel has skill 2. Let's go ahead and click the skill 2. Let's see what Ruel has. She has pretty quick cooldowns, but I believe we burned everything she has off her. We did. She won't heal off this. So we should be fine. We go ahead and rip the skill 3. I could soul burn it, but I think it'll kill anyway. And that is Laia. So there we go. We got a couple games with Laia for you to see how good she is. I mean, she's still super relevant in the meta. You can use her with many different characters. The Last Rider Crow turn 3 cooldown reset, if you time it right, can be absolutely amazing with her. As you see, 21,000 damage there at the end. A support style character that can hit for 21,000 damage on, I mean, I have a lot of people to hit for more because mine only has 26k. If you go slower, you can get way more damage out of her. She does not need to be 280. Okay, 260 is perfectly fine. So that's all I have for this video. Hopefully this helped you decide on if you should pull Laia or not. Again, if you're willing to download Raid, it's the best way to help me out as a content creator. That's all you have to do, just download it, and it keeps me afloat while the Epic 7's down. If you're looking for something to do while we're waiting for this new big Epic 7 update, try it out. You might like it. I ended up loving it, and that's the whole reason I'm playing it as much as I do. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.